You.
Sir, same.
I'm very happy when I contacted you yesterday. You were so willingly.
Sir.
So willingly. You said, let us start today itself. Yesterday you said, no?
Yes, sir.
So before we start with this free and frank talk with me, for the benefit of the constituents and for the benefit of the state,
Sir.
your experience will help those who come after you also.
Sir.
Before we start with this free and frank talk, can you tell yourself, academic, and your first entry into politics, in what year, what portfolio you held?
I schooled in Christian Boys School, Tura. And after that, I went to government college. I mean, Don Bosco College. Don Bosco College. I was a businessman, actually, sir. I really don't wanted to be a politician at first. Somewhere I was dragged in to be a politician. So, like, for example, during 2002, 2003, like that, I was working in my area, especially not as a politician, but as a contractor, actually. As a contractor. So, during that time, actually, I was called to help Ira, Mukul Sangma's father-in-law, to help him during the election to organize as a youth, actually. I was young at the time.
So you were young at the time.
Very much young. So not dynamic though, but that is like... So like I was told to organize for them. So I was quite reluctant at first, but afterwards they, keep on asking me. So I went there to help a little bit of whatever I can. At that time, Ira was fighting against Admiral K. Sangma.
Admiral K. Sangma.
Yeah. The brother-in-law of P.A. Sangma, actually, at that time. So I helped them. And then, like they promised me that they will give ticket for the MDC from the Congress, this and that. I was denying, actually. I don't want to be in the politics because I just don't want to, jump into the opium dam, you see, where people get, a drug, you can say.
And then they lose themselves.
Yes, I thought it would not be nice for me because when we were brought up, we were, as a child, people were always against the politics. Politics. Like I hate politics, you don't like politics, all those kinds of, the negative words from everybody, every individual.
It was a generalization.
Yes, a generalization. So I was in that same trend itself. So I don't want to be in the politics at first. But later on, when I have seen that this is one of the best backbone or the platform when you can
public,
transform actually. Because I had one aim in life that was to open up the, what do you call this one? Orphanage.
Orphanage.
Yes. That was my aim in life. But the fact is that when I came into politics, I have seen that lots of people, they require some kind of an attendance, That's why maybe this might be the right, platform when I can help them.
That's why you reluctantly entered politics.
In
what year?
Yeah, that was in 2004, sir. Four.
MDC.
As an MDC.
Then MLA 2008.
2008.
Up till now, huh?
Up till now, yes.
You finished your college education from Don Bosco.
Don Bosco, sir.
Science or arts?
Science, arts, sir.
Arts. Huh?
Yes.
Very good. So you are well qualified with your experience in business and education background. Very good to have you in the assembly. I've been watching you in those days also.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Very dynamic.
Yes.
When I met you today, you still look dynamic and young. Our state will benefit from you.
Sir,
you are a minister also, no?
Yes, sir.
What portfolios you held?
I was having the CNRD, Corporation and the Building, sir. That was in 2011, 12. 10, 11, 12, I think so, yeah.
Good. So, I'll ask you first, what was your experience with the community and rural development? At that time, they have just started Minerika, no?
Yes, sir. That time itself, they have started all those things actually. We had this BRGF also, Backward Regional Grant Fund, at that time, JGSY, all those kinds of things were there actually. You kind of, choose, where the backlogs are there and then where the, bottlenecks are there, where you can fill up. All those things were there. At that time, even RKBY was also there. RSBY was there.
RSBY
was there, where you can take a big project, within the block itself, where unconnected people can be connected. All those kinds of bridge
But
you need to do with that.
in the block level, you have got the block selection committee, block development committee,
Yes, sir.
where the
BDMC.
public are encouraged to participate and to identify their respective developmental schemes in their circle.
Yes.
That's very
BDMC
good,
was there actually from before
Very good.
itself. It was there before. But at that time, to check on all those MGNRGs and all, I think I am the one. I think we were the one actually at that time. Actually, as a minister, we have opened up that SRES actually SERSLS, I think so. That is social employment.
Rural area.
Yes, a rural. That one actually.
So it was quite success in Karur.
It was success.
Yes.
Now it's still working right now.
Still working.
Yes, the main office is in Danketi right now. Danketi, sir.
So you should feel proud that you have left the legacy behind of doing something, starting it.
It was actually like lots of bureaucrats actually. I was at the learning stage at the time.
No, but
I would like to thank them also because I learned a lot from them actually.
yeah,
I just wanted to fill up a gap between the difference between the bureaucrats and the politicians. That was my
You
point.
are humble in saying that, but the minister is the one who leads the team.
Sir.
The minister is the one who guides
Sir.
in collaboration with the bureaucrats and officers.
Yeah.
And even at the village level, you need experienced
the
people.
thing is that like I was quite inquisitive actually at that moment because I was at a learning stage, to be frank enough. Let me be frank enough.
And you were young also at that time.
I was young because I don't want to do any kind of a mistake at that moment.
Very good.
Because if I learn something from them, because delivery is in my part. So what I thought is that since the policy everything, I will do that one. But in the meantime, how the policy will be made. So I try to talk and then take few incentives, ideas from the bureaucrats. That's all actually.
But you were the captain. You were the captain.
I was the captain. I know that I was a captain.
If the team fails, the captain
has to be blamed.
And if the team succeeds, the captain also should share the credit.
We have done lots of things actually as an Minister CNRD. At that time, we have this interest money also, whereas I wanted to make sure that those interest money doesn't go in vain. So we wanted to make some projects actually out of that, like like for example, from interest money before me, I don't know how they have made those out, but we wanted to make sure that those interest money goes to the infrastructure. So we made lots of bridges, not only in my constituency, other parts of the areas also.
Footpaths.
Bridges, especially main bridges we made.
Yes, very good. You have done.
And then at that time, with my bureaucrat, with my principal secretary at that time, K.N. Kumar was the principal secretary at that time. He was my principal secretary. So we thought what we can do for the farmers. So at that moment, because there was a lots of the rubber plantation was on high demand at the time, but we were against the rubber plantation because the rubber consumes more than 6 liters per day, and then in the long run, it might change the environment, the atmosphere. Because what we have seen, especially in other parts of the country, at that time, like Singapore or California, they were chopping off this rubber plant actually. Chopping. Even Tripura started because their water table and all, it was going down. It was going down. So we thought of changing it to some other which will be viable for us. So we bought this multi-cropping thing, like for example, cashew nut, cocoa, and then black pepper. Coconut, cocoa, and black pepper. Coconut, cocoa, and black pepper.
Cocoa grows well in Karur.
Cocoa, one of the darkest you will see get the chocolate.
Yeah,
but it has stopped after me actually. we piloted that one in 1-2 block. It was a good one, but no, there is no marketing for that one.
No, but marketing cannot be done by the farmers at the village level. The government should come in through these cooperative societies, self-help groups.
Yes. We were thinking of that one, but the fact is that when next term came, I was again I fought as an independent. The situation when I was not given a ticket from the Congress.
Oh, you're not given.
I was not given. At that time, Dr. Mukul was a chief minister, so I was denied a ticket. But I was the first cabinet minister to be denied a ticket, I think so.
Oh, Anyway,
we plant. I thought like with by chance if we can make it successful, this cocoa, we thought maybe we can open up some kind of a chocolate factory within the state also, and coconut, cocoa, and the black pepper.
Good.
That was the whole idea. I think there's still money lying from that cocoa plantation.
Anyway,
I think
through this interview, free and frank interview with you, will bring awareness not only to the public a lot, but also to the young and entrepreneur in collaboration with the government also. Awareness will be there.
Yes.
Because I like very to hear from you. Rubber consumes a lot of water, like eucalyptus trees, no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, I'm very much happy after the pandemic, especially this COVID pandemic. I've seen lots of our people who came back from outside the state. Now they have learned a lot from outside the state. Now they have learned, in a sense, for example, what the life is like when they're working outside the state. Not as a laborer, not as an entrepreneur, but they were like, working there as a helper, assistant, some sort of, some. But after coming back from there, they started, whatever they have learned from there, they started, using themselves, utilizing their talents and ideas, everything out here. I have seen few of our boys, young boys and girls, they started, trying to catch hold of some kind of a, team, and then, create some entrepreneurship amongst themselves. A little bit of, some kind of idea has come out.
It's good.
And then I was keep on asking the government also, even our Chief Minister Conrad also, and then he's quite ready to help them also. Like, if we can create more entrepreneurship within the state, our workforce we can turn them into our workforce engine of the state. Because right now I have talked about the employment, non-employment every now and then. Not only about the educated, even the uneducated also. Those who work as a laborers, outsiders, as a mercenaries and all.